All right, Aries, welcome into your December video. Okay, welcome in, welcome in. Let me move over too. All right, so December 2025 for my Aries, please. I know it's a little cloudy, the video. I think it'll adjust in a minute. Let me just try it now with this pretty new deck I'm working with. Yeah, let's get into it. All right, universe, angel, spirit guides, what's the situation? So there is a Black Friday deal for private readings. It's a 15-minute private reading. It's exactly kind of like what you see, but it's private and personal to you, unless you have one burning question. So there is a Black Friday deal. I'll give you the link down below for that too. Okay, situation 2025, December. Aries, please. Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, love. All right, love this. You guys are moving forward slowly yet cautiously. A lot of it makes me feel as if the Knight of Pentacles, for me, typically it means you're picking up the pieces and you're moving forward slowly, or perhaps you met someone new and you're taking it easy, slow and steady. You're trying to pave something here with stability, right? So you're getting on your horse. Although you're dragging your feet, you're just dragging your feet for a lot of reasons. You're like, I don't want to rush. A lot of you, it's because you're leaving someone or you're going towards someone. Now, at the bottom of the deck, I see the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is a fresh new start in love or something you will love to do. I don't see bad stuff, guys. I don't. I think you guys are finally leaning in to the changes, to the new you, to, I think, those New Year's resolutions that don't have to wait for January. They're happening right here and now. So when January comes, it's just a party. Party for you. What's coming in towards my Aries, please, in December? The questions slightly change here on the monthly readings. So, do keep a lookout for your weeklies. All right. The Eight of Pentacles. You're going to be working hard. You're going to be working towards a goal. I think you guys already are having this vision in your mind. And I don't know. I get the overall vibe, Aries, that you're feeling good. Like you're feeling okay. You're feeling a very, very, very different version of yourselves. Like calm, peaceful, right? Slow and steady, winning the race. You're taking time with yourself in the sense of you marching along to the beat of your own drum. But some of you have a vision for a future in the sense of a job, a company, a business, something you want to bring into your life, even a relationship. But you're working hard. You're keeping your head down and you're just turning it away. You're staring down at the bench. At some point, though, you will look up and say, do I have enough? Do I have enough experience? Do I have enough a coin? Do I have enough in this love ship? Do I? You're going to keep doing that. And then you're going to be like, okay, I need to elevate to the 9 and the 10 because I'm stuck at 8. All right, I hope that makes sense. We'll see when I clarify these cards, which, by the way, the clarified is on a separate platform. That link is also down below. Now, Page of Pentacles also at the bottom of the deck. You are learning something new. So if a lot of you are going out there on your own, starting your own company, your own business, your own whatever, enterprise, you're learning the ropes, right? Some of you, brand new company, you're learning the ropes. This is the card that I would see somebody who's a student, right? In college or even at a new place. Same with a relationship. With a relationship, it stagnates. It gets to a certain point. It has to elevate. It has to go somewhere. It has to grow. You're either growing with it or not at all. It has to graduate. All right? So, let's see what the challenges are for the month of December for Aries. Please come back here multiple times when you run into these scenarios or situations. What is going to be the biggest challenge for Aries in December? The Ten of Swords, the Tower, and the Emperor. What in God's name is that? All right. Interesting. Ace of Swords, Page of Pentacles, the Hierophant. Damn. All right. Some of you, I will talk to you in the world of work, and I will talk to you in the world of love. All right. Your biggest challenge is that something is falling and burning. All right. The Tower comes along to discipline us. It's not even to discipline us. It's actually lie. It's a disruption. And it happens to us because we were tolerating something that we should not have been. At a job, in a relationship, in a marriage, in a friendship. Somebody was wiping their dirty ass feet on your welcome mat and wasn't even giving a shit about you. Do you understand? Or you were itching to leave a situation, but you were just bearing and grinning it, and you weren't evolving and you weren't moving. Boom, disruption. Spirit does this. Angels do this. Your ancestors do this. God does this. Allah does this. Spirit does this. Whoever, whatever you believe in, it happens to you on purpose. You losing that job. You losing that marriage. You losing that friendship. You losing that family ship. It's gone. Has to go. Your biggest challenge is to let it go. The foundation is rickety and rocky. Now, maybe that person needs to go away and do their homework and come back correct, or you do. It don't matter. You could be in a work relationship where you were taken advantage of. You were going to keep staying there. You were in a marriage where you were not growing, you were not evolving, you were not changing. You needed to go. There was an ending and a betrayal. How? You're getting abused. What are you? So this is your challenge, to notice these things, to say, not good, not good. And you bossing up. You know what? Sometimes things just need to fucking fall apart because you were the only one holding it up. So, boss up, take the lead, and march yourself on out. That is going to be the challenge. I see the Ace of Swords also at the bottom of the deck, which talks about, having that honest conversation here with somebody, putting all your cards on the table. We'll get more. I can't wait to clarify this. Let me see what the advice is for the month. But your challenge is to let something go, especially an ending and a betrayal. Guys, I don't even give a shit if this happened to you last year or 2 years ago. It's still stuck in your head going over and over in loops. You have to let that go. All right, you got to boss up. You got to be above and beyond it. Cut your losses like it's a fucking stock market. When you see a stock not working, you cut your losses. You don't hold it for the long haul to see if it'll come out through. Nope. Onward and upward. Take the remainder and use it to work with something else. All right. What's the advice here for Aries? Nine of Wands. You do have to protect yourself. All right. Nine of Wands usually talks about you're so blocked off. You're not letting anybody in. You're not vulnerable enough. But in the advice position says sometimes maybe you do need to do this. Maybe you do need to, guard yourself at every entrance and door, because I see the Ten of Swords being prevalent, right? You are one of those kind-hearted people that is over or underestimated sometimes, never just from what you are, right? Sorry, underestimated, never overestimated. That's really what I wanted to say. Underestimated, never overestimated. Because of that reason, people take advantage of Aries people. But Aries are just so kind. They care for everyone. They're like, no, there's enough for everyone to go around, right? So you're just kind of like, blah, blah, blah. Let me help you. Let me do this. Let me do that. Meanwhile, people who underestimate you, oh, they're so stupid. No, you're not stupid. You're just kind, right? So in that regard, I'm telling you guys, you might have to protect yourself. You do need to create some boundaries for yourself. We'll see more when we clarify this. Others of you, this is about a marriage. There was an ending and a betrayal in a marriage. It's time for you to boss up. It's time to move onward, upward. You need to take the lead, right? Your advice is you do need to put some boundaries up right now because something has fallen apart. So all the fucking wolves are coming out for the scraps, okay? And I see something here with the Hierophant. Do whatever you do traditionally. Take the traditional steps. You want a degree, you go to college. You want a separate or divorce, go get a lawyer. You want to, change things up, you just define yourself. You're like, I'm sorry, I just think I need, to take this measure right now in my life. Whatever it is, do it traditionally. Again, we'll see more when we Clarify. What is the good thing coming in December for Aries, please? The good thing. Page of Pentacles, the Fool, your card, Aries card. Actually, the only two major arcanas, no, three major arcanas are two Aries and one Scorpio. Interesting. And now Sag at the bottom of the deck. The good thing coming in is that you will be you and take a leap of faith and risk in regards to something that you are learning. You're like, fuck it, I'll learn something new. Or I'll go out there and I'll experiment and just see what else I can do. That's just such an Aries thing to do. So you're coming back to yourself. You're coming back into your own. And I love the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck because whatever you're doing, the universe has your back. They're going to protect you. There isn't going to be a big fallout. Every time you lean into doing something new or learning something new, Spirit's like, we love this. They're evolving. They're changing. They're going with the flow. And that's this. Because the way the Wheel of Fortune works is, guys, just when you're at the bottom of something, right? And you're working your way up, you think that you've learned all there is to learn. And then you realize, no. The wheel goes down. And you're learning more as you go down. And you're like, fuck. And so you're starting to understand that's what happens. The wheel goes round and round and round. In the corner of the deck are the elements that you utilize and that you need as tools or, as a survival kit, or is there for you in guidance to help you get through the things that you need to get through, right? So the good thing coming in is you're going to take a risk regardless of what you have lined up or not. You're learning something new because you realize that's another thing that you can put on your tool belt in life that you can use to help support you. Again, we'll see more when we clarify. What is the outcome of the month, please? The Magician, Taurus, actually Aries Taurus energy, because that's a planet card, then it is more of a zodiac card. Also, if you look at this, the elements that float around the angel, like the sword, the cup, the pentacle, and the wand that he's holding. This is fantastic. I even got chills when I'm like holding it. I just felt like a vibration through my whole body. Temperance, wow. High Priestess, wow. The Star, Jesus Christ, Aries. All the majors are coming out. I feel like your 2026 is going to be blessed. At the end of December, you're going to have everything you need in order to create the future that you want. That is why I'm looking at Wheel of Fortune. I'm not looking at all the horrible majors. I'm looking at all the good stuff. And the Tower makes me feel like you've already been through the worst. You've already been there and done that. It's not coming in your future. You've been over it, and it's just maybe possibly ruminating in your mind. I don't know, right? But it's scrapping it and moving on from it. And I think you are, because you're doing the Fool move. You're like, fuck it, I'm going to leave, right? I'm going to learn new shit in my life. I'm going to grow up and graduate. The Magician, I have whatever I need to create my future. I got this. Temperance, you find your inner peace. You find your balance. And when you find this balance, you say to yourself, oh my God, I can see my compass now pointing me towards my true north, right? High Priestess, you become intuitive, so intuitive that you know there's a reason why you're not talking to somebody or why you're not dealing with something, right? And then you remain positive and hopeful for these change. You defend yourself. And then when you do, or you resist the crap, the person, the bullshit, or the not good stuff, solid new start comes in. This looks like, to me, 2026. I love it. I really, really love it. Let me see what we're going to read about in love. Love for Aries for December. Love for Aries. Those of you who are trying to access the extended, because it's on another platform, by the way, it's 99 cents or however much you want to donate. If you have trouble accessing it, let me know. I will send you a different link, because I don't think every country can access that platform, from what I'm being told. You deserve love. You're tolerating something that is just like, I don't know, you're living with a roommate, or they're giving you peanuts or breadcrumbs, or, you're just saying to yourself, I can live with this because it's a warm bed at night. No, you deserve more. You deserve love. You are a loving creature. You know what you give. Why wouldn't you want it in return? We'll see more what Spirit is trying to say to you. Sometimes these oracle messages to me are very important because oracle's like, I don't think you see this. I don't think you understand. You're like, oh, I know. No, we really need to sit down and really have a chat about it. That's why I pull those oracles, and that's why I layer tarot over them. Because sometimes I feel like I don't look at certain things I should be looking at. Aries, please. Wow, you got the cover of the deck. Belonging. Oh, I love it. Wisdom, House of Night. If a lot of you have been feeling like some weirdo or black sheep or like lone wolf, that's because you're changing, you're transforming, and so is your inner circle will be too soon. Let me read this to you though, because I think it's important that you know these things, especially in December, because now we're going into January. Gone is the snake, in comes the horse, and not just any horse, it's the fire horse. The hooves catch fire, and it moves with purpose and courage, and it knows who and what it is and what it wants. This is going to be for the whole collective, right? So know this. Now that the snake is over, you shed your skin, you changed your skin, you're a new version of you. So in comes the horse and off you go. My dear one, I know you have been searching your whole life for a sense of belonging, a feeling of home and acceptance. Come enter the House of Night, for when you choose this symbol, you have joined us in the community of beauty and friendship and secrets only shared and known among my chosen ones. This is like Spirit talking to you now. All right? You are chosen to belong. This symbol also tells you that you're in the right place right now. You are at home. Be at home inside yourself. Learn to be comfortable in your own skin. When you choose this symbol, know that I, the goddess of night, have chosen you. And that, I believe, is the cover of the box too. Belonging. This is so important. I can't even stress to how important this is. I love this oracle deck. I just got it on a whim thinking, oh, it's just another oracle deck. I'll play with it. Ended up being my favorite. All right, guys. I'll see you over at Extended. Link down below. And the decks also I'll have down there if you're interested. Yeah. Everyone else, I'll see you on the weeklies, which is coming like tomorrow for the first week of December for the weeklies for you, Aries. All right. See you then.